shit, in your face. Okay, I gotta get it.
Oh, we're gonna win pieces here now.
He's a piece of peace.
Cypher's back alley left.
Sit down, Abel, you camping chump.
Oh.
What do you want me to do? Rambo with this thing?
Actually, I want you to just get off the game and go drink a beer.
Have we all turned our clocks ahead now?
Yep.
Prime. I'm sorry for that, but I gotta throw it out there. That pissed me off.
Hey, I did what I had to do. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, too.
Run.
Don't rush.
There's nothing worse than getting pistol whipped and then capping the flag for the win. Shoot.
Oh, don't go that way.
Window. Sniper window.
Oh.
Me. And that one.
A little late.
Come on, guys, move up. What are you doing?
You're watching me execute this.
I don't know. I don't know. Let's
Do
Do it, Peace. Do it. Oh, look out, Peace. Look out.
There's 10 guys sitting back. They just... if you die, you're gonna come back. It's a game, guys. I tell you.
Right.
That was fun.
Go, go, go.
Did anyone see me execute this ally sniper?
Yeah, I saw you sneak
Nobody
up on
likes
him.
you, Peace. Open a window.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, he got me. Dang it. Sorry,
Huh? How'd you get me?
that time.
I was nowhere near
Need to
there.
Get it back up.
Nice, spanky hanky.
E, I've had enough of that shit. Sit your butt down.
Look at this thing. He shot me laying down on the putt hole.
Sherlock with you.
Say pothole or butthole?
What? Yeah, what's a butthole? That's what I want to know.
Good
Tasty
shot.
rip.
I saw that, Prime.
Thank you.
See what you just did? You just
Oh.
started a whole conversation. Blame you.
Wow. I said I shot that. Guy right in the forehead.
Oh, he's playing from the basement.
Abel.
Yeah, that jumping thing doesn't work.
Oh, sorry, Barn.
Sniper looking over the car. Look out.
I'm gonna run up on you and shovel you.
Oh, shit.
I don't even have a shovel.
Going up into the sniper, up in the sniper.
Oh, right over here.
Don't shoot from behind. You gotta pass that tank before you can shoot at me.
Gotta move up. Gotta move
Sorry about that, buddy. Ah, God. Hard to tell.
Little help.
Okay, I'll help you. Hang on.
Look at Bearcat.
Shut your hole.
Just help right.
Oh, I ran out of bullets.
Lucky
Damn,
I ran
Abel.
out of bullet there, cat.
up. Look at that.
What?
Mowing him down. Kill him all.
I'm lagging.
Ooh, that's
You're
a lot
playing
of
horrible.
Coming to our first right now. 2 of them.
Yeah, sit down, Abel.
Good job. Good job.
Ass.
Get off the tank.
Hey, Peace, come on. Where you at? I want a piece of you. Get it? Piece of peace. Smart ass.
Be shooting in a foxhole if you want to kill peace.
Here we are. Here we are.
Shoot him in the pothole.
Peace. You're gonna pick me out?
Coming to our first, left 7.
What the hell are you doing over there?
I want to play catch. Someone play catch with me. Oh, Pepe did.
A lot of axes on that. Get that
2
first.
coming to
Get
our
the
first right now.
Get the first.
I knew he was on top of that tank again. Oh, there's a party there.
Somebody said free food and we're there.
I was gonna say, do you honestly think the teams are even anywhere close to fair?
Can I tell you that I've got unpleasant things to say?
Peace, this looks like one of my teams that I picked over at HK for a script. Where's Recon? Where's Recon? Yo, you gotta change speed.
Oh, nice 6.
Oh, sorry, Brian.
That's alright.
That's a good try, client. I saw that. You almost got through.
Hanky.
Not used to you being above ground.
He's just bought a new shovel. Give him a few minutes. Move up, move up, move up.
One day.
Yeah, move up, get shot.
Tank, allies, tank.
Oh, shut your...
Terrible.
There's no access right now. Get in there. Move up, allies.
Yeah, there's no axes. That's why I'm shooting them all in the face.
Wow, get the tank, guys.
I'm there.
Get him, Pineapple. Get him, Pineapple. You can do it. One more.
Coming to our first right now.
Oh, dude.
Look at Pineapple.
Oh, that's crap.
I'm Chad, you know what I'm saying? Chad.
You should look the other way too sometimes, you know?
Oh, no, I went around that corner and everybody was shooting behind that tank at me. Ran the other way.
The sniper was only looking one way down one of the alleys. I just stepped up behind him.
Peace. Dig a foxhole. I'm coming to lay with you. That's some gay shit right there. I didn't say I was going to rub his back in a foxhole. I just said go dig one for him. I think you're going to rub something, but it ain't his back.
Hey, you know.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
Remember, it's a don't ask, don't tell server. Remember that.
That's right.
Exactly.
If it feels good, do it.
What the hell?
Your gun is digging into my head.
So wrong.
I got no problem with it. Just don't
Well.
include me.
Oh, damn it. There's a whole bunch coming around that corner piece.
Got me.
I thought that's why you picked that name, Bearcat. I thought you were a bear.
Bear back. If you knew how to spell. The problem is you don't know how to spell. If you knew how to spell, it'd be different, wouldn't it? Bear back the cat right after a whack.
Detonate in front of the tank.
You must be from Louisiana, too.
Technically, the way you have it spelled would mean you're very handy.
I said detonate.
Leave me alone, man. Don't upset me.
Oh, nice 6. Damn it.
It's gonna end well. If you want to get me involved,
Oh, no, we don't. No, we don't, Horror. No, we don't. We know where you're going.
Yeah, shred.
Look out.
What? Oh, where's Potty Mouth? Potty Mouth. Hey. Oh, up on the
Geese, you suck, dude.
What? Quiet. The picture you have on your Steam account, is that actually you?
Yeah. Fake mustache. Yeah, it would take me about 4 years to grow something like that.
Oh,
I was gonna
All
compliment
starts
you
out
on
with
like-
some.
watch the back alley over there on the side, on the right.
No,
Sniper
no,
back.
no, no. Ow.
Yes. Sherlock, you almost made it. That was really close.
Hello, father.
Nades.
Ooh, back.
You almost made it.
Yes, twice.
How dare you, Bob? How dare you get all aggressive? What the hell's your problem?
I mean, how dare Pepe hit him with a grenade? Not even say sorry. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, Bearcat, that's my move. Yeah, baby, have a seat, and I'll give you a fresca. Oh, get out of that tank, Abel, you sucker!
Such a sissy spot.
Catch. Eight. Yeah, that one.
Nade up there. Oh, you find it.
All right.
Whoa.
At least we died together, Peace. After I'm killing everybody and you're standing there.
That's where you're giving the back row.
I was picking them off in the face. I didn't even see
Oh,
the name.
damn it.
Window. Sniper window.
My team just gets better and better.
Back alley right now.
Oh, quit tattling.
Oh, sorry, Prime.
He's
Hit the button
dead.
by mistake. Sorry.
D, how'd you get there? Did you teleport?
I was at the middle when you ran.
Oh,
Stay in the middle then.
Up in the sniper.
What's in the sniper window?
Who remembers middle one or front line? I do not.
D's about to throw his nade. Run, ally, run!
Dude, oh my god. Grenade.
Bearcat. Have you been on the server?
Yes. Sorry, father. What's up, or you need something?
No. I need nothing.
Like
else.
five
Just look at our back on the right.
side.
Shut your mouth, tattletale MG42 camper.
Oh, yeah, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Doc?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good, man.
Alright, I'm done. I'll see you guys later.
No.
Oh shit! I watched that.
Don't worry, Pineapple. I killed the other guy around the corner.
Sorry, Pineapple.
No, there was. That's okay. I was trying to get the.
I know. You're trying to shoot the guy up in his sniper. I know.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
A little higher over my head.
Sorry, it's because your head's so big.
Right. No,
Oh, from the sniper window.
he was
Damn.
hiding in the corner there.
Oh!
We're all gonna get naded.
Sorry, it was already out of my hand.
Yeah, I got him though.
He's in the. He's laying down.
Oh shit.
Tear a piece up.
Good piece. I got you.
You smell like...
Never mind. Pineapple's gonna shoot me in the back this time.
Damn it! Somebody's gonna die here too.
He was behind me. He was like a good mile behind me.
He's in the crater.
No,
Yep.
it's Pepe.
That was one of them, Hyper.
Sorry about that, man. Damn it!
Something looked kind of fishy.
Yeah.
You, Pineapple, you just keep TKing me.
No, I don't want to. It's an accident.
Damn, man. There's something for the rest of us.
2 left side.
Greedy bastard.
Nade, somebody blocked me.
I got switched over. What's going on? Alright.
Knows I want to kill you. That's why.
Oh, that's weird. Stuff like that. Team, switch them. There's no reason to.
Remember now, that 45 kill is on my belly, okay, guys?
Yeah, 32 of them were me.
Let's go.
Ah, God damn it, Peppy.
There we go.
Whole bunch coming right side.
Trixie has to stay behind.
Out of the sniper, both of them.
Can I go back to access? It's 11 on 9. Shit, sorry, Trixie.
So personally.
Shouldn't have left in the first place.
Where's my peace? Peace case, get back on my team.
Oh, it's 10 on 10.
Oh, grenade in the face.
Oh yeah? Well, we have players, so... We're pretty even.
Give you hyper slick.
Oh, horse shit, Peppy.
Hang on, nade right there.
Left side.
You know what? If Trixie's here, we need mine.
Oh, I thought I was behind the wall now.
Nice.
You kill standing behind us.
Keep on that window sight, bomber.
Peace, I'm scared. Go kill people and lay in a hole somewhere.
No. This is where I'm gonna get my first kill. Watch. He's gonna run out here. I'm gonna shoot him in the foot. Watch. Not unless it's that side.
I'm gonna stand there and kill people.
Nice dot.
Come on, Duck. Run out here.
Run out there, Doc.
Oh,
Oh, what the hell is that?
I don't
What
think.
the hell is that?
7 on 10.
Who's got a nade? Throw me a nade.
oh, come on.
Nade first.
Sorry.
Oh,
wanted that for myself.
Yeah.
I thought you were an ally guy.
You worked for it.
6 on 9. Are they all quitting?
Yep.
Got one in the side alley, crawled in like a little Alabama tick on the
Two
side.
of them.
I like how we
Name's
did
Pete.
that, Shrek.
Peace Jr.
Yeah. They died quickly.
I drew their attention and you killed them all.
Point captured.
No.
Got bogeys heading to the alley.
Hold that. Oh, dig it.
I'll save you, Peace.
Our sniper one though.
I see.
Point captured.
5 minutes remaining.
Oh, wow. E, did you shoot in the back?
All over it.
Oh, nice, Abel.
Yeah,
Damn.
back alley right.
A nice shot. Two to our first from the right.
Oh, sucked.
Hey,
I didn't even see you, man. Dig it.
in the crater.
Little pieces all over the place.
Coming through our back alley right now.
E, you see that 51 kill?
I see it.
51 kill?
I see it. I'm not far behind.
Belly. That's right. Oh, Abel's behind us. He's on top of the sniper. Get him,
Oh.
get him.
Help at the mid.
Off the mid.
Oh,
Our
Nice.
sniper. Yeah, a little bit of ambush.
yeah, I had the window up. I was tabbing out, looking at who was still playing. You got me.
Awesome. Awesome. You guys had a good night. Right? Peace.
See you later.
Hey, Pineapple. Sorry I pissed you off.
No, you didn't.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding you, buddy.
I'll
Don't kill me way so often.
try
God.
my best. Okay, have a good night, guys.
Later.
Sorry, Trixie.
Oh, PC cakes.
Come on, get out there and shoot somebody.
Okay, I'll shoot quiet in the face.
Check.
Oh, what? Wow, Pepe.
5-1.
Yeah, that's what happened to me a minute ago. I was like, what?
Anybody gonna go on allies?
Nah, I'm
Couldn't
gonna
have
drop.
access
Good
to the
night,
whole
everybody.
map.
Get ready to choose a map.
All right.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
It's time to choose.
Wow.
Okay, nice.
He ran right through my bullet.
Just played Saints, the last map before we came here.
Oh, what the hell? I don't even see him on my screen and he's hitting me.
1 minute remaining.
Point captured! Point captured!
Yeah, that's a little suspicious.
Is that why he left?
Didn't leave. Still here.
Yeah, he's still here.
Good game, everybody.
Yep. GG.
It's funny, you notice the in and the out went down now? Whoever's got the graph up now?
Oh,
yeah.
They were, people scripting like a mofo. That junk pisses me off, man. That's what I'm saying, man. I wish Valve would get on this, man. Ban these fuckers. Excuse my language. And that was people, and the people that left at the end when it went low is people that we know. So we know something's fishy.
I'm banning him. I was watching him.
Well, there's not only that, there's some people that, you know, obviously still,
I watched several.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm tired of him. I'm banning him.
And this is why I'm on this rant, trying to get them to update their VAC system for this game and just do a surprise, you know, upgrade. I think it would be a hilarious thing. Especially everybody saying, oh, well, they're just good players. They're good people. They've been playing since Cal-I.
As long as it was ironclad and there was no mistakes, I'd go for that.
Oh, there would be. They did it to Counter-Strike not too long ago. A couple years ago, people were complaining, and it would still had a small following in the original. And they updated. They banned 18 legally banned I think it was 8,000 accounts in one day, and it was all hackers, all legitimate hackers. Hacking's becoming a huge problem right now in the gaming industry, and like I keep telling people, if they want esports to take off, they have to get rid of hacking completely from every game, which is hard to do, I get it, but they can do it. They got the money.
We'll end up paying for it because they'll want to recop what they.
Honestly, if I knew I was playing on clean servers, I would pay $5 or $10 a month to play legitimately. So that way people know when I'm playing good, I'm playing good. That nobody's using hacks. Everybody's, you know, on the same battlefield, the same page. You know, it would be nice. I'd pay for it. Because right now we got too many overnight gods in the game who before couldn't hit the side of a damn building, now can run across the map full sprint and shoot people across the map like it's nothing.
Yeah, they got like 12 hours on day of defeat. You're like,
exactly, and that's what pisses me off. That's why I started recording, because people kept saying I was, you know, hacking. I'm like, okay, I'll record, and I screen capture, and I have nothing edited. I don't use custom anything except for crosshair, and it's like, you know, and people like, you know. It's funny because I've caught more people hacking while recording than I have actually people like accusing me now of hacking.
Area secure!
Yeah, because now the in and out is really nice. It's low. It's where it should be. It should go no more than 70 to 80 to 100 once in a blue moon. But like you see it go sky high like that. Like Murph said, it's the scripts. Everybody's running too high of scripts and modded scripts, and it's causing the server to bug out.
About Wi-Fi connections.
Well, plus we did have some high pingers from like Venezuela, and so like that definitely can cause issues. But that when the in and the out's going nuts, but everything else is okay, and everybody's ping's fine, that's because they're running scripts.
No, I don't even have a modem right now. I'm just getting the neighbor's Wi-Fi signal.
Nice.
Went from over 200 speed to that. That's how it has to be right now.
Yeah, man. Whatever it does you, man. This game doesn't take much, which is good. Oh, nice.
I tell you, I hate it though. I tell a difference in the playability of how it reacts.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, that's why I always tell people when they first start having problems, I'm like, are you wired or Wi-Fi? And they're like, Wi-Fi. And I'm like, dude, if you can get wired, get wired.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann!
Yeah, my fave is like watching people that I've played with for years in this game, man. Like, and they couldn't play worth a crap, and then all of a sudden now, like the last year or less, they're now going like 40 and 10 and 80 and 10.
Area secured!
Well, to me, when I'm playing against someone I know who's not legit, it feels different.
Mm-hmm.
It feels different. When I get killed by somebody that I know that's running something, it's a different feel, man.
That's what I told them. I told them that. And it's like, you know, and if you know the game and you played it literally every day and paid attention, you know what things look like, you know? Like when people use sprint cheats and no stamina cheats, you know what they're doing, but nobody wants to admit it because the reason why, those people have played here for years or they're friends of those people and they don't want to accuse them. And I'm like, no, that's what you do. I'm like, to be a real friend, you're going to tell them, hey, stop cheating. Yeah, I saw somebody a little while ago using their infamous speed hack a minute ago, like a little while ago. And I'm just like, I can't believe people just don't know how long you can sprint for. And they just think it's normal. Like when you see somebody sprinting the entire map halfway, they just think it's normal. And I'm like, that's not normal.
Yeah, even if you hold down the button, even after you're exhausted, it goes just maybe.
Damn it, Bob! Yeah.
But you're all huffing and puffing the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not even doing that, dude. No huffing and puffing, just straight up running full speed. No puffing. And I got that on a couple videos.
It takes a full second to get your stamina back if you just stop
Mm-hmm.
real quick and then get going again.
Yeah, these people don't even stop. They just literally run right through. Like I've seen them run on this map from spawn all the way across the bridge on one continuous sprint. No taking a break, no stopping, just complete sprinting.
Yeah, you get it like a 250 pinger passing you up when you're running a 6 gig video card at 200 meg speed. Wondering how that's possible.
Yeah, I was playing on our server the other day, and I can't remember who it was, but it was somebody we know. And I'm running with them, and we're both sprinting at the same time. He literally just passed me up. He just shot across, and there was no lag, and my ping was lower than his. And he just shot right across, and I was like, what the hell? Oh, I thought that was him, sorry. I thought that was Bob. Sorry.
You definitely gotta pick and choose when you use the sprint to get you.
Yeah, I use it a lot, but I tap it a lot. Like, I tap, and I let go, and I tap, and I let go, and I even do that when I shoot. Like, I'll shoot, and then I'll hurry up and sprint out of the way and let go. So, like, you know, and that's why people go, you're too quick. I'm like, well, I use my sprint, like, all the time.
So do I. I mean, I have it on the I have it on the tab or the bar. Big thing.
Yeah. Yeah, mine is the shift key because I play with arrow keys.
That crouch with the shift key on the left.
Yeah, my right is my right control is my crouch. Delete is my prone. My grenade is my mouse. You know, what is it? One button or whatever the hell. I think it's 2 button. My bad. Oh, nice.
I know people that don't use the keys. They just play it like it is out of the box. I was like, how do you do that? Why don't you just customize it to your fingers the way you like?
That's what I do because I got big fingers. I got a big hand. So using WASD is too, like, I always hit the other buttons by mistake around it. And even if I unprogram it, it just feels so close. So my hand starts cramping up, you know? So I got like a wide stance. And like my number key, you know, the number pad, my number 1 key is my push to talk. My N0 button is my Discord. Yeah, now that the server's running better too, you can really tell when people are doing fishy stuff too. Because now we have registry, so like you really can see it really quick.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann!
No, we lost everybody.
Oh, alright, well, I'm gonna call
Yeah, I'm gonna call it too. I'm gonna go grab some little snack before going to take my walk, so take it easy, man.
Question before you go. Did you say, were you the guy, were you the one that was telling me that you were banned or server?
No. I quit war. Okay. Is that the Warriors and Rebels, or is that the other war?
No, there's Warriors and Rebels. Okay.
Yeah.
You quit. It was somebody else that was saying, "Oh, I'm banned," and I was telling them that they lifted everything off of everybody a couple times. You know.
Yeah. I quit war. I was actually a member of war, but they kind of did some things against a friend of mine, and I was like, and I was playing more at Evil at the time, so I just said, you know what? I'm like, I'm gonna bail because I'm like, I don't like, you know, people mistreating my friends, so I just kind of like bailed out.
I hear you. Yeah, I never heard of the story on that, so.
Yeah, you. I don't even think you were around when it happened. Like, do you know Susie Q, and Taylor Vaughn?
Were they part of war?
They used to play there a lot. Well, Susie was part of war. Taylor used to play there, but they told me that the rebel flag thing was nothing racist, right? Well, a friend of Taylor is actually, she's African American, and we were playing there, and they made some comments, and then they made comments because a friend of mine, she's bisexual, and they made some sexual comments about her and said some pretty bad things about her. So I kind of like said, you know what, that's not cool. I'm like, I don't roll like that. I'm like, nah, I'm from the South, but I'm not racist. So I'm like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I've been a part of war for probably 10 years. There was about a year that I took off and just kind of played around.
Yeah.
Tags off. But usually the first person that does something like that gets doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Unless it's like an owner, but I've never heard an owner speak like.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if he still owns it, but it was one of the guys. I can't remember his name, but he was definitely one of the guys that ran it, and because he's the one that recruited me, and we started playing over there, and then I started questioning their clan mates, because in the beginning, like I said, I don't remember you playing there, because I would definitely would have remembered, and I would definitely tell you, but like back in the day, like it was weird because like the whole clan would know where you were on the map, but yet anybody else who played was playing normal, but the clan knew exactly where you were, like the whole time. So like, and I was like, well, how is the whole clan doing this, And then somebody told me that they were running scripts and hacks on the server, and I was like, so I'm like, well, that would make sense, because I'm like, it's kind of weird that the whole server can call you out as you're like going a direction. They knew where you were going, and I was like, that's some BS right there.
I've played on war, I mean, like over 10 years, I've never heard of it. Now, I know there's one thing, they allow the fog on, so if you have it enabled in your DoD settings, they'll have a little glow on there, so if they're in a dark spot, you'll see them immediately.
Yeah, because that might have been it, because they knew where everybody was on the map, and it used to frustrate the shit out of me. And I was like, this is like after when I started playing there, and I had left, and I started playing there again before Evil, and I would play there off and on, and then like I told them, I'm like, dude, how the hell do y'all know where we're at? I'm like, we're not even like around, and you guys like your whole team, because they would always like join the same team, like just the war guys. And it would be like wars versus the pubbers, basically, And it was just like a slaughter fest, and like all the war people were just like on top, like all the time, because they knew where like everybody was on the map.
We have medic, we have weapons mod. That's it. And then we have the fog enabled for whoever wants to use it. There's people that don't use it.
Yeah.
I don't use it on
neither do I.
And and then I use it on other maps, because if I get slaughtered by a one-hit grand, and I like to use this bolt action.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, okay.
Yeah, like I said, like we were talking about, we know when certain people are crap, and like I've never seen like a lot of war people doing crappy shit, but there is a few that I've known them from other games, like from other clans. And I know they're bullcrap. I know they're hackers, but like I just leave it alone. I'm just like whatever. I'm like, you'll get banned one day.
Yeah, I'm a head admin, and there's I would say probably 3 concerned about, but I'm not an owner. The concerns, my concerns of those particular people have been brought up. It's been discussed. Plan.
Yep. I've done the same thing, because what it is, it's like I said, we've been playing with each other for years, and people don't realize that those people are hacking, and they don't want to accuse their friends of hacking. And I'm like, look, if he's hacking or she's hacking, they're not your friend. They're not playing a legitimate game with you. They're being dicks, and it's like, so I'm like, you need to be straight with them. Like I even told people, like when I ran RR, when I was in RR back in the day, when I was co-admin, I told people, I said, I don't care if you're my 80-year-old grandma, I'm going to kick you off the server. It's the right thing to do. I'm like, if everybody else, if you have an advantage and everybody else doesn't have that advantage, screw you, you're gone. And I don't mind people being good. See, the reason why I played here, the reason why I liked Evil the most, their rule was if you were too good, also to weed out the hackers, they would ask you to leave and come back another map, because that way it felt good. It was like, okay, it's not disrespectful, because everybody wants to have their fun, and some people aren't at Cal level, you know what I mean? They're not running around blowing everybody up going 80 and 10, so they want to have some fun. So that's what made me choose this server, because one, the ping was good, number two, the people were good, and number three, it was very respectful of people. It was like, if you were killing everybody and going 80 and 10, they would ask you, please, could you come back next map and, you'll be good, and that, like I told them, like now they don't follow that rule because they're afraid they're going to hurt people's feelings. And I'm like, no, you can ask people to leave for one map. I'm like, we play like here almost half the night. I'm like, asking somebody to leave one map is not going to kill them.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. And yeah, one of the things I look for is when you are behind buildings and you're not making noises with your boots on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I do a little test because our server records 24/7, so we can recall any day and time of that day or whatever map it is and watch the whole thing.
Yeah,
that enabled.
That's what we're doing. Like Pure Chaos, we put the HLTV back on, and we've been trying to get a couple other mods on there and stuff. And I record every day. I screen capture my gameplay, and when Strombo's playing, he screen captures his, so we have a second copy of, like 2 copies of what people see. So that way, when we do accuse somebody, we're like, dude, like I don't know if you know, what's that hell his name is, Mushu Pork, I think his name is. Goes by Mushu, I think.
Sounds right.
Yeah, Mushu was on here, and everybody was like, oh, he's just a good player. Turns out he's a freaking hacker like a son of a bitch. We turned gravity off on our server because he kept hitting like crazy. I said, dude, turn gravity off for a minute. He turns gravity off, and you know how when you jump, right? Like, you know how you do this? Your gun goes down? So he jumps. Yeah. I jump in the air. We both have no guns, right? He shoots me right in the head.
Well, I've got this thing where people think I can jump and shoot, and it's all about you sprint instead of jumping.
Exactly. You stop.
You sprint off of it. You can sprint off of it. You temporarily lose that gun.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as you hit your shoot or something, you get that gun right back. So you'd be like just murdering people.
Exactly. Like I release. I'm a quick releaser. So like I'll sprint and I'll release really quick. And then I'll fire, and that's why. And because of the animation, how the animation still runs a little bit because it's an animation, and it's not like modern games where like if you stop, it's going to do the animation of stopping. It still takes a step or two, so it looks like I'm still moving, and everybody's like, "Oh, you're hacking, you're still moving." I'm like, "No, I stopped," and that's why I had to show them my video because you can actually see in the video that I actually do stop, and it's just that the animation's still playing through,
Yep. I do that thing with the parachute, and a lot of people don't have it down, but I've got over 5,000 hours of learning that down.
Yeah, that's what I told people, man. Like I said, I've been playing this game for years, man. Like, I mean, I've been in the beta. I was playing the beta. Never got into the Cal and all that other bullcrap because everybody who says, oh, Cal had a huge DOD following, they never did. That's why I always tell people that's the first lie I hear with people when they say that they played back in the day for Cal DOD. I'm like, there wasn't really a big Cal DOD following. It was more Counter-Strike, And it's like, and that's why I always laugh when people are like, I played all these scrims in Cal I and all this stuff. I'm like, you are so full of shit.
Yeah, just to ease your mind on they're using the fog is enabled. So
yeah, that's cool. That's
nobody.
Cool.
There might be maybe a couple of people that have been around for a while that I'm pretty sure they're running something, but I voiced my concerns and just waiting on the owners to do whatever they want to do. I've washed my hands.
Yeah, man. Sometimes that's what you got to do, man. Especially when you're not the full owner of the server or whatever. I've done that before. I've had people where, like, RR had a guy that we had to call out one time because we were super strict, because most of the guys that I played with in RR and Rough Riders back in the day were ex-cops and military. So every single one of them were cops or military. I think only 2 might have been regular Joe, public guys. And that's why I even told people, I said, I'm like, and we had a guy that was running scripts and cheating, and we finally found out because we caught him a couple times in the act, and we had to out him. We outed him in front of everybody, and we banned him. And we told him that's the way we roll. I'm like, we're not going to take no prisoners. I'm like, that's how you should be of your friends, because I'm like, you don't go to a server, play for years, and call each other buddies, and talk to each other, and and then cheat. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, we got one that no matter where you are, like I was saying, behind the building like this, right? And you're being
exactly,
like and they're over here on this side, but it doesn't matter. Every time you encounter this person, they come out along with you. If you do this move,
Exactly.
They follow you. They're coming with you, not like
exactly. They're looking right at you the whole time. I got some people like that right here that play on this server, and I've actually told them about it. And it's people that have played here. They played here on other servers for years, and I kept telling them, I'm like, you got to watch them. I'm like, you can tell them when they come out. Like if you're standing like that, and they're looking right at you, like if you're there and they come out like this. You know something's fishy, because I'm like, how did you know that person was standing there? And the ones I hate are the ones like I'll be straight with you, like CK Clan, hate them. Every single one of those guys have been banned from multiple servers. They're not even on their original accounts. They all hack. Almost every single one of them hack. That's why Iceman, I talked to Iceman because he joined them. And I told him, I said, dude, trust me, if you're a good player, you don't want to be involved with that clan. That clan is known to hack. And it's like, and every one of those guys aren't even on their real accounts. They're all on, like, if you look at their Steam numbers, they've been playing as long as me because I know them. I've talked to them before, but they're on alt accounts now. And they have like 10-digit, 20-digit damn Steam IDs now. And I'm like, yeah, it's because their original accounts got hacked. And, they were hacking and they got banned. They got back banned.
Yeah, well, one thing I do is I look around every corner. All the time.
Oh, I do too.
So I might be facing towards you, but I'm not necessarily going to come out at the same time you are.
Exactly.
I've done this deal where I act like I'm going to come out, and then I stop before I get to the corner, and then I'll see a bullet hole come through the wall, and I'm like...
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, because I caught a bunch of them. There. Like, the ones I hate, the ones that trip me out, are the ones that actually can call out people's position, even though they're on the map themselves. They're not dead. And they can call people's positions out as they're going around. So they're like, that guy's going by the second, he's going to the burst right now, and all that stuff. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, how can you see that,
Yeah. We had one of those, and he doesn't play on our server anymore. As the last.
Yeah, I banned a couple of them myself from Pure Chaos recently that started doing that. Like, the guy just spawned, right? And he's calling out people's positions as he just spawned. And there's no way he could use death cam. And it's like, and he's already calling people, like, where they were going to a T. Like, I was crouched like this, walking one time through the back alley. And he's like, yeah, Cypher's in the back alley going through the back right now. And I'm like, and I asked a friend of mine, where is he? And they're like, oh, he's mid-map right now. There's no way he could see. There's like 4 buildings in the way.
Well, we had a female that was doing that. Now she plays in the ID clan.
Yeah.
Her and her son have been banned forever. Even when we lift all the bans, those are the 2 of the bans that don't get lifted.
Let me guess. It wouldn't be Speedy and West.
I'm not saying anything.
Because
all I can say is I had nothing to do with it.
I know, because you know why? I banned them for the same reason, and they've been banned here for the same reason too. And she got mad at me because I caught West. Because West has got, I don't know if you know him, but like he's got like issues. He's got like, I don't know if it's Down syndrome or something like that, but something. Or he's, I forgot what they call it, but he's got something, and he's real slow. I played with him since he was a kid. I used to play with him on Core back in the day. And when I was in my 20s, and he couldn't play with the crap. Well, all of a sudden, he comes on the server about a year ago because he started hanging around with the CK clan and or the TDC clan. And next thing I know, they're like running around. He's going 80 and 10 in his sleep. Then he taught his mom how to do it. So then I banned him from my server because I got Strongbow to watch him, and I recorded. And he was shooting me through the walls in the back of the building because he knew exactly where I was. So, like, I started getting pissed. I said, dude, you were hacking. So I banned him. Well, then Speedy bitched me out. She got me, like, online trying to say that I'm bullshit, that I don't know. I just don't like getting killed. I'm like, look, I can take getting killed. I'm like, I can't get, I don't take shit from a child who talks smack, then is cheating. I'm like, that's it. I'm done.
Isn't he like 25?
Yeah, he's 20-something.
Yeah, he picks a fight with me no matter what server. And he believes in his mind that I was the one that banned him in his mind.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what he thinks about me. I didn't ban him. Strongbow banned him. It's his server. And he blames me for banning him.
Yeah, he blames me too. And he gets really personal. He starts saying something just
nice.
And he's like, I own a business and I own my own house. I said, you don't own nothing but a dirty pair of socks.
Oh, well, you didn't hear what happened to us, dude. We were calling him out.
Right here for you.
And I don't know if you know Momo, but Momo and me were playing together one night, and he tried to tell us he won a tournament for Counter-Strike or something like that. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. So he goes on and on. He's going on and on about this story about Counter-Strike. So we're like, okay. So we're like, we asked him what league and what match. We went and looked it up, right? And he had just friended Momo on Facebook. So we knew what he looked like. And we go look at the team and the game he played that he said he won. They're all Asian. Every single member's Asian. I'm like, he's not Asian. He looks like a little country redneck boy. So I'm like, you are not Asian, dude.
Yeah, she's been trying to friend me because I know she wants to for win in an argument with her son about 8 months ago.
She ratted him out too, dude. Like, she don't remember this, but I wasn't recording at the time, but I wish I was. We were talking on another server. I can't remember. I think it was either here or somewhere else. And we were talking about hacking and her son hacking. And she goes, yeah, he hacks because of his disability. Because he needs to hack. And everybody was like, but then you're not teaching him the right things. And plus, he's bragging. He's putting people down while he's killing them. So I'm like, that's totally not teaching him the right thing. And that's why I told us that the people that he plays with all hack. Every single TDC member and CK member, you know, now that they're CK, hacks. I joked around. I was like, man, if I could get a hold of Blizzard, Blizzard, me. I wish it was Blizzard because I could get a hold of them. But if I could get a hold of Valve and get them to update this game, you know, the VAC, I guarantee the people, everybody kept saying, oh, they're just good people, would be gone. They'd be disappeared. They'd be on alt accounts coming on. Oh, something happened to my account, or I got hacked.
I'd sign a petition for it if there was one to sign.
I'm trying to get one. I'm actually trying to talk to the guy who does the updates for DoD that just put out the update. I'm trying to get a hold of him some kind of way. Because, see, it's hard to get a hold of Valve themselves now. They don't really care. They're a money machine now. So it's like if you go post in the forums, you're just going to get flamed, you know? So you can't post in the forums properly because you're just going to, you know, it's just going to cause issues. And it's like, you know, and then every hacker's going to come to your server just to piss you off. So I'm trying to get a hold of them in some kind of way and see if there's a way they can update this, because I really would like to settle a lot of this alone. One, for myself, to clear my name, you know, so people know that I'm not hacking. And number two, to catch all the people that are.
Nice.
I came back up and shot you in the back of your leg or something.
That's weird, man.
I do that all the time. I'll go down, right? And I'll come right back up.
Yeah, it was a good shot from way back there.
Yeah, I was laughing at somebody today. Whatchamacallit came on and, like, I'll be honest, Trixie, I know she hacks. I've seen it. I got video of it. And, like, today, I just jumped. We're back here playing this map. And I jumped off the boxes on top of her head the whole time. Every move I made, her gun, even though I was above her, was perfectly aimed on me the whole time. She didn't lose one sight of me the whole time. I'm like, aimbot much?
There's one female that's way worse than that.
Which one's that?
Oh, there's not many of them out there. Just try to take a wild guess.
Boxy?
Wow.
Am I right?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Her, I'm questioning about her. Like, I'm trying to, like, people say she hacks. But the other day, we were playing on a map on Orange. And yes, she was grinning. She was killing everybody. But me and her were going at it like hell. And that's why I told people, I stopped and told her about it. I'm like, well, look, if you think she hacks, I must hack. Because I'm watching that. I'm kicking the crap out of her.
I do the same to Trixie. It drives her crazy. But I don't, I'm not convinced that she's, cheating. I haven't got a weird feel off of her yet.
Yeah, I've watched her.
The other one.
I've watched Trix go down the field, right? Throw a grenade, like half the map, and as people were coming, her gun's not even up, right? She doesn't even have the gun up yet because she just threw a grenade. She starts blowing away the people down the other end of the map. Like headshots. All you hear is ting, 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 ting. And I'm like, are you kidding me? On a full run. Full run. And I'm like, that is so... And I got it on video. And I kept telling people, I'm like, that is bullshit. You can't do that. Not with the bar. With all that recoil trying to come back down from a grenade throw. I'm like, bullshit.
But you know one thing? I've been playing DoD since it was a mod. And the one thing that I know for sure about hacks is that people run them, it doesn't necessarily make them better. It just helps them out, right?
Oh, yeah, but it does to a point because they abuse it.
Well, then what's missing in their gameplay is proper instincts, in my
Exactly.
especially when you go to spectate to ruin their game and then all of a sudden their score starts
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Then they're forced to have to, play right, and then you tell right away.
You want to hear a funny story about Trix? And this is why I told Prime, I told the rest of them what made me laugh about Trix. Okay, for a week I didn't record. I didn't tell other people I was recording. I was recording recording, and I watched her go 80 and 10 every day. 80 and 10, 90 and 10. She was just laying waste to everybody on full run, sprints, everything, right? So all of a sudden, like a week later, I started announcing that I was recording here. And all of a sudden, her score started going 10 to 10, 20 to 20. And she did that for like about a week. And people started asking her, Trixie, why is your score so bad? And she kept going, I don't know. She goes, I just feel bad, and all this, making up all this bullshit. And then all of a sudden, it was three of us in here, and we're talking about records because they were talking about wanting to record themselves. And they were asking what I used, and I was telling them I either used OBS or I used NVIDIA Shadowplay. And I said, whatever's indeed that I feel like using that runs decent. And all of a sudden, she asked me straight up. She goes, what do you do with these videos? Because she thought I was turning them into Valve. And I said, no, I just upload them to YouTube, and I let them go, And I'm like, and then if people want a reference and I catch somebody, they can go look at it. Well, all of a sudden, they're looking, she goes, okay. She goes, whatever. And the next thing I know, her score goes back up to 80 and 10 for the next 3 days.
Wow.
And I got it on video. And I was like, you are so full of shit, girl. And she's from my area. I even offered her and her husband to come to my house. She's 30 minutes away from me. I said, look, if you want to see if I hack and I want to see you hack, why don't you come over to my house? I said, I will invite you over for lunch. I'm like, I will have you here. And I'm like, you can play on my computer. And I'm like, I have another computer in the back. I'm like, we can play it up here and we can see what's going on, And we could prove to people that we're legit. And that somebody has actually watched us physically play, And it's like, and she's like, oh, no, and all this stuff. And I'm like, no. I'm like, that's it, over. And then she added me, get this, at the same time that other thing happened, right? She added me to Facebook and Steam, right? Because we were talking a week before because she found that I was from her area. Once I started talking about the records, she removed me from Facebook and removed me from Steam. And she banned me from Steam. I can't even look at her profile.
Wow. HK lets Speedy and her son play it.
And that's why I won't play scrims over there. Same thing for CK. They asked me why don't I go play scrims. I'm like, dude, that's why. You got known hackers. You got people that hack. Like I don't know if you know Coffee Lemon Tea.
Yeah.
Big freaking hacker. Dudes from China can run around, shoot everybody, never misses a hit. And he's hit all his shots. Almost 80% of his headshot are headshots. And I got it on film, and I also have it statistically recorded. And I even told him, I said, dude, he's full of shit. Everybody goes, oh, he's been playing since day one. I'm like, no, he's bullshit.
Yeah, one of the three that I'm concerned about is using a, what is that, MP40?
Yep.
And this particular player comes around the corner and headshots you with one shot
Mm-hmm.
across the map every time. Every time you get killed from her, It's a one-shot kill.
Exactly, and that's what I said. And if you just watch and just sit and spec, you can catch them enough. But these admins, and I hate to say it, I'm not. This is going to sound sexist, but a lot of these guys, it's the only women they probably freaking talk to, so they don't want to ban them because they know that also those women will bring other horny ass retarded guys to the server, you know? So they're and I'm like, no, you're doing your server an injustice. You know they're hacking. Get rid of them.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff and a lot of unexplainable stuff that happens.
Oh yeah, it's an old game. I mean,
but they can't be right every time.
Exactly.
You just can't guess right every time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Sometimes it works more times than it doesn't. But it can't be right every time. And when you got those players that are right every time, it makes you not feel so
I mean, I make mistakes. That's what people make me pissed because they always see my score high because I'm usually the highest score, you know, on the team, you know. And I'm like, well, one, because I play with headphones, I listen. I have people turned down enough to where their voices don't overpower the game. So I can hear everything. I could probably hear an ant fart from across the flag over there, you know? So, like, that's why I know where people are coming. The only way I can't hear is when they crouch like this or they're prone. And it's like, and that's the ones that piss me off, like you said, that can hear you. You know, like, even though you're crouched, they can hear you. And I'm like, dude, that's bullshit. Because there is no sense.
Like, they know exactly where you are no matter where you're at.
Exactly.
So, makes me mad.
5 minutes.
I mean, and I've been known to, you know, run up the score too, but you know what? I've got over 5,000 hours on this game. I'm playing it for 15, maybe 16. You know, that's just how it goes. But I wouldn't expect someone that's only been playing it a couple.
Yeah, that's why I look at the profiles. Like, I'm always helping Evil out. You know, like I hit my shift tab and I look at who's in the server, and I go right to their profile and look to see who's in the server. And usually that's when I get killed too a lot because I'm always doing that, trying to help them out. And I call out the people that have new accounts, and especially when they have like, you know, freaking 0.9 hours in DoD, which means they just bought the game literally, but yet they're shooting everybody up from a mile away.
Most people that I'm suspicious of, when I go to their profile, set to private.
Yep, exactly. Well, that, you know why they used to do that, huh? Back in the day, the VAC bans wouldn't show up. Now they made it to where even if you put your profile private, it will still say you've been VAC banned. And that's what that was. It was an old. That's how RR used to do it back in the day. Because like whenever we saw somebody with a private profile, we would ask them to take it off, and if they didn't take it off, we would ban them. Tell them they couldn't play there. Because I told them it was too suspicious.
It's an old game. It's pretty cool. It's got its limitations. But when players don't have any limitations, you know,
it takes the fun out of it. And
there's 3 of them on our server that are members that are being scrutinized.
Yeah, that's why I went clanless for a long time, and I'm still kind of clanless. I mean, I joined Merce for a short time, but like I always try to stay clanless for a bit because, like I always tell people, the way I play and the league I play in, you know, like the type of style I play, if one member goes down as a hacker, everybody's gonna be considered a hacker. You know, like if that decide to update tomorrow and say like 3 so-and-so evil members or war members got, you know, banned, that whole clan's going to be considered tainted, you know? And that's why I told people, that's why I'm not down with clans as much anymore with this game. Like, if it was properly VAC'd, you know, then I would probably say okay.
Yeah. You know, when I was coming up in gaming and stuff, I got my playing style from playing the original AVP.
Same thing. Yep, me too. Unreal
Tournament. I played all those games, and I kind of molded, you know, the way I strafe, the way I crouch, the way I jump.
Yeah.
There's that Half-Life thing where you hit the crouch and the jump, and it propels, you know, forward.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, gives you a high jump.
Like, how can you do that? It's like, well.
Oh well, you know, for a while, like this.
You gotta go through training
like
in Half-Life.
Like throwing the grenades, if I can pick it up. Like, well, couldn't do it that time, but throwing the grenades across the map, people thought I was hacking doing that. I had to teach some of the guys in here that you legally can throw a grenade almost the entire map.
Yeah, I could throw it pretty far. I don't know if I could do the entire map, but I just do a little sprint.
Yeah, come to the flag. I'll show you right here, look. See, look at that sucker. And if I get more height on it, I can literally throw it the entire map. Because, matter of fact, Untouchable used to tease me because he would be over here on this map, behind that thing right there, and I would go from over here, and I would throw it like that and lob it up and blow him up. And he was like, damn, Zephyr! He's like, how did you do that?
He gets all bent out of shape. He's like, wow. How do you... Wow, Shred, how you do that?
Exactly. Untouchable's awesome. I love that dude, man. I mess with him so bad.
His little son sounds the same way with him.
Exactly. Yep.
That little dude's pretty good. I don't even know how young he is, but he sounds pretty
Yeah,
good.
I think he said he's like 12. Maybe a little younger.
He does pretty good. I mean, I played in some of the games with him, but he sounds just the same thing. Wow.
Yep. Well, dude, I gotta run. I gotta go take my walk real quick.
You're a computer.
Cool. Good night, man.
Yeah, good talking with you, bud.